Welcome back to Mini Mad Moments, part 4. 3, 4. It's part 4. So I want to start off by saying, Spotify, how dare you? How dare you go down from 45 minutes to an hour yesterday when I was in the middle of a daydream? Just the audacity. I was in the middle of a daydream and then suddenly my music just stops. It cuts off and it's done. Like, you didn't have to make me realize how addicted I am to your service that I was physically pained by not listening to music for 45 minutes to an hour. I did not need to be called out like that yesterday, but thank you. Funnily enough, that was just kind of the cherry on top of the uncomfortable daydreaming sensations I've had this past week. Don't know if you can tell by like the messy hair, the like kind of barely putting an effort into clothes because I've kind of just given up and I'm gonna try again next week. Speaking of outfits, when I get ready in the morning, there's a very specific part of my outfit that I need to coordinate really, really well, and that is my socks. Like, look, they match the outfit. They match. I have these amazing socks from Costco, and they come in 3 different colors. They come in this gray that I'm wearing, they come in a pink color, and they come in a blue color. And if the color of the socks does not match the color of the outfit profile that I'm wearing, then nobody else can see it, but I just know, and it's day ruining. Like, it's actually embarrassing how dependent I am on an article of clothing that nobody sees. Except when I'm wandering around like our study space on campus with no shoes on, just my socks. Then people see it, but like nobody's looking. Like, it still doesn't matter. It still doesn't validate it. Like, what is happening? Oh, and school? Yeah, that's also just straight up not happening right now. I had over a week to write an essay. I had no classes. It was reading week. I just had to write this essay. It's not a long essay. It's not even a hard essay. It's with a teacher in a class I like. And I was just like, nope. How about no? Let's not write that at all. I like sat down at this desk and said, nope, we're writing it. It's happening. I sat here the whole day. Like, I was in this chair for probably 8 hours. I wrote 2 paragraphs. I wrote an intro and 1 body paragraph because I sat in this chair and daydreamed instead. Although it is probably kind of my fault because I've placed this mirror right here, and every time I look over at it, it encourages me to daydream. Like, when I stand up, you can't see my face. It's just like my arms and limbs and my body, and that is like the perfect daydreaming scenario. Because I act out all my daydreams, but I also hate seeing my face in my daydreams because it's not like my face, right? It's supposed to be my paramate's face. So like being able to see how expressive I am with my body, but also not have to worry about the face, that is better than everything else on this planet. I've also started updating my Spotify playlist to covers that actually match the playlist instead of just like the album covers of the songs that are in it. And so to do that, I prop up my phone and I stand in front of this mirror. I've got a light over here that can make it like shadowy, and then I just take photos. And the power, like, I so highly recommend doing it if you have the means. It's the most like powerful I've ever felt in my entire life. And it makes you feel like your parents, so there's no downside. Like, we on a villain arc now, baby. Also, my room is not clean right now. I've just been shoving the mess from side to side so that you can't see it. Because I haven't had the random motivation at like 2 a.m. to clean it in a while. Like, this isn't even clean, and it's a lie. I will only clean my room when I am so desperate to daydream that it feels it's physically uncomfortable to daydream in a messy room. And I haven't had the need to daydream in my room in a while, so it hasn't been cleaned. The only reason my room ever gets cleaned is because of MaDD, let's be honest here. Like, getting the motivation to just drive for 45 minutes, that happens quite a bit. Except now gas prices are so high that I can't actually afford to do it, but like, hey, you know what? That's a problem for future me when I have to deal with that daydream adrenaline. Also, driving for 45 minutes to leave where just the monotony of where you've been for the past, in my case, lifetime. So in the words of Lovejoy, get me out of here.